Welcome to my new series, It's Not Complicated, where we explore various watch complications, and today we're talking about chronographs. It is 8:20 a.m., let's get down to business. A chronograph is a stopwatch, and there are many different kinds of chronographs. For instance, a rattrapante is a very expensive form of a chronograph that can time two things simultaneously. A flyback chronograph is a stopwatch that can be reset without having to stop first. Most modern chronographs have two pushers, one to start and stop, and one to reset. But there are some that are called mono-pushers that utilize one pusher. Now let's get into some history. Louis Monet invented the first chronograph in 1816. In 1913, Longines essentially made the first wrist-worn chronograph featuring a watch that had the time of day and a chronograph complication. Some years later, out of left field, the Japanese watchmaker Seiko brought the first automatic chronograph to market, beating out all the Swiss watchmakers with the 6139 speed timer. Shortly after Seiko, the Swiss watchmaker Zenith brought to market the El Primero automatic chronograph movement, arguably the most famous chronograph movement ever. This was the first 36,000 bph high-beat automatic chronograph movement. Some of the most famous chronographs are the Omega Speedmaster, the Zenith El Primero, the Seiko 6139, the Rolex Daytona, the Breitling Navitimer, the Heuer Carrera, and the Heuer Monaco. Bonus! Some chronographs use what's called a tachymeter bezel. These can be used to compute speed based on travel time, or measure distance based on speed. And now you know chronographs. It's not complicated. I'm Jory Goodman, the time teller, and always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it. Please leave a like for Linky, because he helped me out with this episode. He was here the whole time. I don't know if you even noticed.